welcome to the Debrief.
For Monday morning.
Guys, how you feeling?
Oh, I'm feeling fanny. Absolutely fantastic.
Fanny fantastic.
Fanny fantastic.
Well,
yeah.
that's delightful.
Got my head on yesterday. Can you see Debrief us? Boom, boom, pow.
Yeah.
I went in with the incentive saying I like a natural blonde.
Yeah.
I'm like, don't be putting any white in there.
No.
I was like, no
ice.
white. I was
No
like, I'm not
ice.
a nice baby.
No, you're a warm.
Sun-kissed, right? Yeah, sun-kissed.
Sun-kissed.
And they did the job.
Oh,
Absolutely did the job. How are you doing, Peach, today?
Do you know what? I'm all right. I feel kind of like a cat today, where I'd
Oh.
like to be curled up under a little blankie, just watching the world go by.
Oh, wow.
I'm feeling very
really?
cozy today.
Oh my God, actually, I forgot to tell you.
Oh, yeah?
When I was getting my hair done,
Yeah.
so I was in the sink and they were doing like the scrubby-dub-dub. And I whip out my phone, I'm just scrolling on my phone, and I look at my little, my cousin's baby. So what's that, my second cousin?
Yeah.
Looking at my cousin's baby, and I'm like, oh, she's just so cute. I'm
Yeah.
like, look at her little chubby face.
Little bubble.
Look at her little chubby face. And the hairdresser goes, oh, is that your baby? I was like, it's
My baby.
my baby. I was like,
Do I look like a mother?
I shat myself though. I was like, I'm old enough now
You'd be old enough to be a mother.
to have birthed a child.
That could plausibly be your baby.
Like if I said to someone I've got a child, no one would bat an eye. They wouldn't be like, well, you haven't. People
No,
are like,
no.
oh, it's like, how old is she? How old is
Honestly,
she?
sometimes someone will say something to me. I'll be like, "Stop! I'm 15.
Yes.
I'm not 15.
Yeah, I know.
I'm 20 fucking 2.
It's like we got these letters through for voting, and Katie and I are like,
I'm like, I can't vote. I'm 15.
Why are you asking me to vote?
I
Why are you
literally-
asking me to vote?
I can't do that.
What am I voting on?
I'm just a baby.
I'm just a baby.
I'm just a baby.
So scared. But I was just like, I can actually birth a little child. Like, boop.
Oh,
Peep it out.
a little McNeil.
I can't wait
Oh,
till you
you're
have a
little
little
babe.
Peach. Oh my God.
Little Peach and a little
Peach,
McNeil.
a little Peach and a
Oh
little
my
McNeil.
God.
They have to be besties though and conquer the world.
Oh, yeah.
Conquer
Well, I need
the
to crack
world.
on because you're like pretty much in a good spot to go, and I'm quite the opposite. So
Yeah.
we want them to be the same age.
Yeah,
I've really got to dig deeper.
They need to be the same age. Max a year apart. Max. Because we're
You're putting a lot of pressure on me here, Kit.
We're a year apart, so it's all good. All right, Peach,
Let's
let's
crack
crack on.
Mantras.
Tell me a mantra.
Funnily enough, going on from that, you are enough as you are.
Love it.
It's my mantra.
Tell me, girl. Why do you need it?
Because I am.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what? I was thinking,
Yeah.
actually, I was mulling a lot
Mm-hmm.
after last week when you
Nice.
gave me my mantra.
Yes.
And I was like, do you know what? You're so right.
I always am.
Oh,
I
you always
no,
are.
I always am.
No, you are, because
Yeah.
I was like, no, do you know what, actually?
Yeah.
Once I chill the fuck out and relax
I'm the
and just
best
be
person
myself,
around.
I'm not mature. I'm
Yeah.
a fucking hoot.
No, you're
No.
immature.
Oh, I'm immature.
Definition of immature. Boom.
So I'm right there. And I'm like, do you know what? It's just an extension of that. I'm enough as I am.
Of course you are,
Just
darling.
just bring the peach energy.
Yeah, bring in the peach energy.
And bow down, bitches.
So my match this week is there is no single road to success, so I am brave enough to carve my own path.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Get your pick out and
Yeah, watch me. Got me little shovel. Boom, boom, boom. Hard hat on. Got me
hard-
drill.
flashlight on.
Flashlight. I'm like, I got this, girl.
Full beams. through the fucking...
I got this.
Oh, you've got
so
it.
I've been thinking recently. I was just like, wow. I feel a really proud person at the moment.
As you should be.
Not proud as in like, watch me bitches. Proud as in like, I'm proud of me bitches. You get me?
Yeah, like a humble proud.
I'm a humble proud.
There is such a thing.
There is a thing.
Yeah,
There is a thing.
you are a humble proud.
And I was just reflecting and being like, wow, if someone told me 2 years ago where I'd be right now,
Mm-hmm.
I'd be like, oh my God, how the hell did I get there?
Yeah.
You know? Because that's not on the road.
Yeah,
So what
yeah.
dirt path did I go down? What little alley did I go
Truly.
down? And also, I feel like at the moment, some of our friends have like different interviews for things and all that kind of thing. And I'm just like, just remember that not everyone's path is the same. Don't look at your friend who's in finance when you're in retail and being like, oh my gosh, how are they getting there? How do I? No, it's completely different.
Different ballpark.
And allow yourself to get your toothpick to grind your own path.
Truly.
You know? And you'll be there. You'll find your own path.
Oh my God, honestly.
Everything
like,
happens
I'm
for a
always
reason.
so proud. Someone was asking me about you recently, and I was actually like, oh my God, she's the best. Like, I'm proud talking about you, girl.
Oh,
So,
girl.
Be proud of yourself,
Thanks.
eh?
Do you love me?
Yeah, I do
Yeah.
love you. Yeah,
Sometimes I
do.
just love squeezing it out of her.
I'm like,
Like,
yes.
I'm like, go. Let's go on to songs.
Yeah.
What song do you have? Remember to sing it because you're live at the Apollo.
It's the sound of the underground. The beat of the drum goes round and around. Girls
What a
Aloud,
tune.
man. So, we were talking about this.
I want to go. Put
I
your
wanna
hands up
go.
if you want to go.
Shall we go?
Yeah.
I don't know how many songs they have, though. Like, what songs do I know that Girls Aloud have done?
The best songs.
All of them.
The
I
best
literally was
songs.
listening to the best of Girls Aloud, fucking Love Machine, Sexy No No No, Sound of the Underground.
They just have the best songs, and I'm just
The
like,
best
I'm going.
songs.
I want to go.
I will be there.
I want to go in June.
Lovely. Well, I'll be there.
Okay, so my song is kind of in relation to what we're going to be talking about today, but only a little hint. So the cleverest beavers around will guess.
Get guessing.
Yeah, get guessing. Ready?
Mhm.
Thought it end over Sean, but he wasn't a match. Wrote some songs about. Oh my god! Now I see. Oh, sorry, guys. It's "Thank You" Notes by Ariana Grande.
I love that.
Thank you.
Next.
And then recommendation this week.
Hell
Recommendation.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't take the piss
Cool.
around here, okay? Recommendation this week is me. No, it's not. It's me.
She
all right?
Barnett.
It's this bloody Barnett, all right?
Yeah, I love it. I
Right.
love it.
No, my recommendation is Edward James, where I get my hair done.
They're great.
Edward James is like, I think it's only a London thing, and it's like in Putney,
Balham?
Battersea, and maybe.
Balham, yeah.
Go. They're so good.
So
I
great.
always tell them what I want, exactly what I want. I've been going for a few years now. And I haven't always got the same person who does my colour, but every single time they nail it.
They always nail it. They always give a great head massage.
Oh, they give you a great head massage.
A great.
And I've never had a head massage like before the appointment.
I love a head
So like
massage.
you'll sit down and they'll be like, right, are you 10:15 Kitty McNeil? And
Yeah.
I'm like, yes, I am. Thank you. And they're like, okay, would you like a massage? And I'm like, oh yeah. They bring oils over and they put like a towel over your shoulders and they like massage your shoulders.
You can also pick your oil as well. Sometimes
you
they're like,
can.
do you want uplift? Do you want calm? And I'm
Yeah.
thinking, fuck.
There's like peppermint or lavender.
Right.
Oh, what would you do? Always lavender for me. over
I love
peppermint.
lavender.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
peppermint.
Yeah.
Stop. Sneezing.
Yeah.
Mm.
Let's
Debrief.
Okay, so what we're going to talk about today. So clearly we've had a lot of listeners
Yeah.
put a timestamp on relationships at the moment, or their New Year's cleansing.
Cuffing season's
Because
also over.
Cuffing season is over because we have been asked to discuss breakups.
Real.
So we're getting ready to discuss.
Yes.
How do you feel about the breakup topic?
Oh, do you know what? I hate to say I love it, but I do
Yeah.
kind of love sometimes. Not personally when it happens to me,
Yeah.
but a juicy breakup that's so layered.
I know.
I love to just dive right in.
Yeah, because it's never usually just like a one thing happens.
It's never simple.
It's never simple.
Never, ever
This is the
simple.
thing about breakups. And so many people were asking in. Clearly, there's a cleanse going on, Paige.
There's a cleanse.
There's a peaching cleanse.
There's a culling.
But there's a culling.
There's a culling of useless men.
Yeah. Someone close to me recently has been through a breakup.
Yeah.
And I thought it was like a good thing. So I was like, oh, that's good for you, blah, 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 blah.
Yes.
But then there are other people in my life that have broken up with someone, but I'm like, oh, God, you guys were so good together.
This is the thing.
So then it's really, but you don't want to be that dickhead that's like,
oh,
what?
you were great.
Oh, Michael, can you imagine? You just can't.
Literally.
You
But
just
I loved you guys.
Oh, you were just so good together.
if me, like, and my hypothetical boyfriend broke up and I was head over heels and he broke up with me and that, oh, but you were so good together. I know.
So with breakups, we're going to give sides, okay?
Right.
Because I have broken up with.
You've dumped.
I've done the dumping. Yes.
I have been the dumpy.
Tell me, from a dumpy perspective,
Yeah.
what's I like?
It's not great.
No.
I can't lie to you. I can't lie to you.
Reality check it.
I'll be honest.
Not ideal, is it?
Not a highlight.
No.
No, I
No.
think there's something, but
Yeah.
and the debriefers may disagree with me.
Oh,
Because
okay.
I do personally feel like there are breakups that can come out of nowhere. And I feel like the breakup that I had where I was like heartbroken, I feel like that came out of nowhere.
Okay.
However, I felt like it was coming.
Oh, you got girls. always
gut
trust
feeling,
your gut.
girlies, because everything was so fine until the day before we broke up, and then there was a shift, and then all of a sudden it was like, I think we should have a chat, and then the next day I was like, I know what I'm walking into.
Oh my God, no way.
Although I didn't want to believe what was going on, I was like, oh God, like I really hope this isn't.
So then, did you like plan in your head what you were going to say back? Were you like, I'm going to say this, I'm going to
at this, but then this is the thing as well. Top tip: don't beg. Don't be like,
okay,
please don't.
take me.
Fuck
Oh my
no.
God.
No, take it on the chin and cry. What is it? Abby Lee Miller says, your tears are for your pillow. Like, no.
Although,
don't let them see you sweat.
Although from a dumper point of view, seeing the tears makes it worse for them.
It's
so
true.
If you want to make pain,
that's true.
Okay, so I think people always say like, I'd rather dump than be dumped all the time. And I'm like, I don't know, because I've experienced of dumping, and I'm like, the guilt you feel. I think it's also so hard because there's no the experiences I've had. There's been no foul play or hatred over the dump. It's not like they cheated or I cheated or things happen. It just wasn't working. And I think when you know you're going to hurt someone that you care about, it's really hard. And for me, the reality of it is so different. No, the idea of it is so different to the reality.
Yes.
Because when it happened to me, I was like, right, I had it all in my head. I'd spoken to my parents. I was back home at the time, like when I was going to do it, because I had to come home, like kind of debrief with them.
Yeah.
So debrief with them. I was like, okay, this is what I'm going to say. Boom. Went outside because he arrived in his car. I was like, cool, I'm going to just discuss it.
Yeah.
I'm thinking 10, 15 minutes, boom, in and out. Like 2.5 hours later.
Fuck.
I'm sat there like.
That is quite long
trying to make it's especially when they cry. When you see someone cry, you're like, I am the worst person alive.
Even
like crying because of you though.
Yeah, it's because it's a direct result of what you've done. Your actions.
Yeah, completely.
And they're like, please don't do this, and you're like, sorry.
Yeah. You're like,
sorry.
Take it on the chin, yeah. But it's hard because
safe trip home.
Safe trip, yeah. But then his bloody car broke down, so I'm like, oh, I know.
You overthink more if you're getting broken up with, because if I wanted to break up with someone, it would be because I feel like they're doing things, they're not listening, and I'm not vibing with them. Yeah. So I'm breaking up with them.
Yeah.
So if I'm getting broken up with, I am assuming that me just being as I am has driven them to be like, oh no, not that.
That's not what I want.
Fuck, like I can't be arsed with that. That's the worst bit. Yeah. Where you're literally like, oh my God, I'm literally just being 100% me, and they don't want a piece of the pie.
Yeah, it's really
horrible.
Scary, because I think ultimately it's like when the begging kicks in, it is like, but what can I do, because I love you. And I've been on the receiving end of that, where the person was begging to me, and you're like, oh my God, I'm such a bad person. It's
such a gut instinct to go, like a knee-jerk reaction to be like, what the fuck? Because although I will say I didn't beg, I was like, why are you doing this? I don't understand. Like, I don't understand why you're doing this. Okay. It felt like such an extreme
resolution.
Like, it's such an extreme, like, resolution to the points he was giving of being like, oh, this is why. I'm like, but that can be solved.
That's all solvable. Boys break up more like quick. Like once they've got it in their head, they're like, yeah, I know. Whereas girls, it can take them months.
That's what's
scary.
It can
even take them years. Like, so boys, watch bloody out.
So
tell me.
The debriefers want to know. They need help. They need guidance.
Oh God, okay.
So we are going to give you the breakup blueprint.
Love it.
In our terms, the best way that we find, and you guys find, because we asked you guys as well, how you get over a breakup.
Yeah, how you deal with it all.
How you get on, how you crack on.
Yeah.
So, there is a therapist
called
Christina Hallett.
Oh, love it.
And we've all heard of this, the stages of the breakup.
Here we go.
There are 7.
Tell me.
Shock. First one, shock. You've been done. Why me? Why did this happen? You're questioning everything.
Yeah, you're pulling out your eyelashes.
Second, denial. No fucking way you did that. No, you didn't. It says you tend to hyper-focus on things. Stuff like, but you said we'd go on holiday this year.
Oh, how interesting.
Kind of stuff like that. but you told me you loved me yesterday. Why are you doing this now?
Oh, it's all denial.
It's all like, but you clearly don't want to break up with me because you did all these things. We planned all these things.
Yeah. Okay.
The worst I may say is when you wake up the next day after a breakup and you're like, that happened.
Really?
And I remember my denial. I was literally like, I woke up and I was like, were you in fuck?
Were you in a pit of denial?
I genuinely, but the worst thing is, right?
No.
I went to bed. I remember I was so gutted. I went to bed. I woke up, literally like cried myself to sleep.
Yeah.
Woke up the next day, but I had a dream that we were still together. And I woke up and I was like, no. And that was 10 times worse. Because then I was like, it's happening again.
It's happening again.
Third, easy peasy, bargaining. Now we've all been there and there's no judgment here.
I promise you.
No,
I'll change.
Either going back to your ex.
Yeah.
You sleep with them if they're not strong-willed enough and they let you back.
Yeah.
Or reaching out asking for answers. I personally think no contact is the dream.
Is the way forward.
No contact if you can help it.
Yeah.
No contact.
If they've removed you from their life, they don't want you.
No.
I'm sorry. This is going to be really hard to hear.
It's a horrible reality.
They do not want you.
No.
And you're like, okay.
And if you think they still do, let them feel your presence gone.
Yeah.
Let them feel what it's like to be fully without you. Don't keep cropping in because they'll be like, there she is. And then they'll think, she's always there.
Yeah.
And then then that's a whole other kettle of fish.
Absolutely.
Fourth, anger. Fuck's sake!
Are you joking?
You're
but
joking.
Do you know what? I feel like anger's both ways.
Yeah.
Because I feel like broken up, the dumper and the dumpy.
Yeah.
The dumper, I think like you get angry before you do it. Like, well, they've done this and they've done this and they've done this. And then you kind of rationalize it a bit more and be like, to be honest, what is the reason you're doing this? Yeah. You know, I think the anger drives you through it. You're like, yeah. This is the reason. Okay, but did they do that? Did that make you that upset?
Interesting.
I do think that's a big factor.
Yeah.
That us girls, our minds are made up. I'm like, oh, you're off. So I know this in my head. So then I'm like justifying it to myself. Yes. I think it's the same with breakups. Like you justify, oh, well, they did this, and then you have to kind of reflect and think, no, you know the reason. What is that reason?
You know.
Yeah.
And you know deep down.
You know.
And it says, this lady says that anger usually stems from more disappointment and frustration that the relationship is over. And interestingly, this is more for dumpies, with no attempt to fight for the relationship is where the anger comes from. Which I'm like, you don't clearly love me enough because we could get through this. But the right relationship,
you will. It's not even love. It's like you don't want it.
You just
you don't want
you could take it.
You could take it or leave it.
And that's when you're like, that's not right. And that's what's you're like, fuck's sake.
But I also think for the person that's been dumped, anger is quite a good one to help you get over it because anger
fuels you. Do your Bridget Jones.
Your hair's gone as red as Katie's, and you're like, are you joking me?
You're like, boom.
Yeah. Tell me the next one.
Grief.
That's
you
hard.
Start to settle into your new reality.
Do you know what you do? You look through your photo albums.
You start looking through.
Phone.
You begin to accept the reality.
Nice when we went to the Lake District.
You walk past a shop that you both went into.
Or cards or things. When you find things of theirs.
Hoodies. My fucking God.
You sniff the hoodie and you think, oh no. Or you've got a card that says, I love you so much.
You see,
and you're like, God.
You see one of his family members out and about. You think
they love you because naturally they do.
And they loved you and you think, I can't really go and say hello.
Yeah.
But God, I hope you're well.
Yeah.
Hope you're doing all right.
Yeah. I hope you're kicking about.
Hope you had a good Christmas that I was meant to be at, but
didn't send you a text because you didn't want me.
My toxic trait is actually that I really hope that like my ex-boyfriends, like families, were like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
She was great.
Yeah. Every person wants their ex people's family to be like, she was the best thing that ever happened to you.
What the fuck?
What the fuck? And you're just like, yeah. Okay, tell me the next one.
Acceptance.
Oh, interesting.
You start to see the light at the end of the tunnel. You're like, okay, because grief, you're mourning the loss of that person and you're mourning almost the life you had seen with him in it.
Yeah,
He's
is
not
mourning
there
a life.
You have to accommodate a new routine.
Existence.
Everything's new and you have to get back into that new normal. The acceptance is accepting that new normal.
Yeah, completely it is. And I also think it's so... you need to remind yourself, dump out, dumpy. Mm-hmm. If this person has dumped you, they don't want you. If I dumped you, I don't want you. So either way, it would have never worked because someone was doubting the relationship.
Yeah.
And if you're doubting the relationship, if you're looking elsewhere, if you're in your head 5 years with your bags packed at the door, but they don't know, with an invisibility cloak on it so they can't see it. But at any point, you can whip the invisibility cloak off and off you go.
You don't want that.
If you're thinking that, then, and I think that's a massive with acceptance, thinking if it was meant to be, it'd be.
Yes, and you don't deserve...
Oh my God.
You don't deserve to be with someone who's half-arsed on you.
You don't deserve to be with someone who thinks life is better without you.
The right person will love you inside and out.
Yeah. And the right person will make you a better person, will also make you not doubt this.
Yes.
The right person will make you feel safe. Not in a boring way. Not saying, oh, I'm just with the safe option. It will make you think, oh my God, I know you love me because I feel it.
Yeah.
Okay, and final stage must be moving on. Yeah,
moving on.
But I think moving on can be moving on in so many different ways. I don't think it needs to be a relationship or sexual at all.
No.
Moving on could just be like, because these people that are breaking up could be living together. So moving on is moving to a different place or in a different house or flat or whatever.
And it can also just be like going back to the places where you've had fond memories and not wanting to cry.
Yeah.
It can literally be as simple as that.
Yeah.
And I feel like...
But equally, to add to that, if you go back to that place and you feel something, that doesn't mean you haven't moved on.
No.
That means you're just reflecting on the past, and that's okay.
You can always see things that remind you of an ex, and you can think fondly. As long as it's one of those things that you think about them every now and then.
Yes,
I miss them every day.
I miss them so much. Yes, completely.
And this woman, Christina, says these are not linear. It can literally go like shock, acceptance, moving on, bargaining, denial. Like it's not one through line. No. You're not like, okay, I'm ready to move on to the next phase now. No, you could literally. I've had friends break up with their boyfriend that day, shag someone else.
Yes.
Then be like, I've moved on. Fuck them. I've moved on. 4 months later, they're like, I love them. I miss him. And you're like, but
it's
this
not
is
linear. What I'm saying about the mantra this week of carving your own path. Yes. You don't have to do the journey, and the journey isn't 1 to 7. Yes. You know, it's all completely different for every individual, and also what you're going through, because some individuals are going to be feeling betrayal.
Yeah.
But others are not going to be feeling betrayal. They're just going to be really confused.
Yes.
Moving on can be done in such different ways. Also, moving on does not mean I'm with someone, so that means I've moved on. So if you see your ex and your ex says, oh, something to you, and he's like, oh, have you moved on? You say yes. And he's like, oh, who are you with? You don't need to be with someone to move on.
No.
You just need to be happy in yourself.
Be content in yourself.
Yeah, completely.
Absolutely.
All right, should we go on to the next bit?
Absolutely.
Okay, so we're going to talk personally about how we got over breakups.
Yeah.
And kind of our like girl guide to breakups.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so my first one, 100% of how to get it. 100%. Number 1 is setting boundaries. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
So when you've broken up, whether you've done the dumping or you are dumped, set that boundary.
Yes.
So be like, we're not texting, okay?
Yes.
Talk about communication, because communication is key.
Yeah.
Are you still following them on Instagram, seeing that he's going out with his friends, getting pissed, having an absolutely jolly time? You're on your sofa eating chocolates, bawling your eyes out with your mum.
You see one feminine fingernail in that photo and it sends you over the fucking edge. Don't unfollow.
No.
Block. Who cares?
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Unfollow, block. I would say on every single social media platform.
Yeah.
Don't leave one to just try get them back. No.
Delete his email. Delete everything related to him.
You cannot send him a letter.
Absolutely.
I'm like, everything, get rid of it. Also, this is a bit savage, but like with items of theirs as well. Like one of my friends bought her boyfriend a laptop, and this is kind of iconic, but she literally went over there and she was like, I'll have that laptop back. She was like, it was $1.50. Like, I'll have that laptop back and the phone that she bought him. So she was like, I got broken up with, but at least I made $2,000. I was like,
yeah, fair fucks.
Like, good on you.
Do what you have to do.
I wasn't quite like that. Good on her though. But I think I remember when I broke up with someone.
Yeah.
And we discussed it, and I said to them, I'm happy to give you your things back.
Yeah.
And he said to me, no, you can keep them.
Yeah.
And he said, to be honest, I feel they are yours.
Right.
So then it was just like, okay, well, that then I can do with that what I will.
Yeah.
But I do urge you, like, if they say like keep it and you're like, I don't want to, just don't.
Yes.
Let's be careful with feelings and let's be like, but if you're being broken up with or whatever, get that done. Like, just
rip the Band-Aid off.
Yeah. If they've broken up with you and then you've got their sweater that smells of them, and you're like, get it out of the way.
Either
do a Rory Gilmore, put everything in a box.
Put it in a box and put it away.
Yeah, completely.
Don't even look at it.
What's your number one?
My number one is my comfort film. Oh. Go to a comfort film.
Yeah.
I'm thinking this is more like day of breakup.
Yeah. Okay.
Get into bed.
Yeah.
Have your favourite food.
Yeah.
Watch your favourite film.
Yeah.
And just get through the fucking night.
Would you want to be on your own?
I would definitely, if you have your friends around you, your friends are your most valuable people around you. As, your friends, your mum, your dad, they're all there to lift you up. Great friends lift you up and distract you and keep you level.
Yeah.
But sometimes I think it is nice to be by yourself and process what's gone on.
Yeah,
you're like, fuck, delete the photos.
Do not keep looking through the photos.
I am a firm believer of everything you said. Cut contact. Well, I'm fully cut contact, block, delete.
Yeah.
Let's not see you.
Yeah.
But I would also...
Ghosting.
Ghosting. But I would delete... I would delete photos.
Yeah.
Or...
Oh, interesting.
Or
okay.
I would put them in a hidden album.
Okay.
For you to look back, because sometimes it is a shame, because there are nice photos that you feel like even at group events when you're like together and you're obviously together. So it's one of those things. Archive them, put them away so you can look back on them fondly when you're ready. Don't start flicking through the best of moments.
No,
we don't need that.
No.
Not right now.
Not through text messages. Delete it. Just get rid of it. Okay.
Get rid of it. Truly out of sight, out of mind, girlies.
Cleanse.
Like
you're cleansing those pores. Cleanse the pricks, okay?
Cleanse the pricks.
Okay, my second one is kind of like yours, friends and family. Yes. Be around people who love you. Be around people who are like, oh, can't believe he didn't want you. Look at that hot piece of ass. Like, you don't want to be sat there like with people you don't like. Be with your parents, or whoever your support unit is. Be around people like that, because they're the ones that know you the best, and possibly things are going to come out that you don't know. Your family could say, not being funny, we never liked him.
That
Your
helps.
friends could say, we've always thought he was a bit of a prick.
Yeah.
So just go to people that you trust. Go to people, because that might not necessarily be what you want to hear straight away.
Yes.
But go to people you trust.
Yeah. I would say my second one, focus on yourself. It's such a cliche to do the Bridget Jones, you get dumped and want to switch your life around, but genuinely it distracts you.
Yeah.
It helps. Even if that turns, I remember my mum, God bless her, cleaned my entire room and rejigged the whole structure of my room, like moved my wardrobes about, got me new sheets and stuff like that. And it's like a refresh.
Yeah.
Pick up a new hobby.
Yes.
Something that's completely not associated with them.
Yeah.
That they couldn't have any input on.
No, not so you're going to meet his best friend at the golf club and you're going to bump into each other because he likes golf.
And if I take up knitting, and I've never done knitting before in my life, that's not associated with you.
I love how knitting comes to you. Casey's like, I've been broken up with. I'll knit.
Let me knit. Let me knit a little blanket.
Let me knit, all right.
Let me knit.
Yeah. And what's my final one? Okay, writing down why you broke up. You broke up for a reason.
Yeah.
If they broke up with you or you broke up with them.
Yeah.
Write it down.
Yes.
Why did they say they broke up with you? Let's say they say, oh, you weren't for me. If you're with someone who doesn't want you for you weren't for that. Do you know what? Fuck this.
Yep.
Write it all down. Be the Grinch for like half an hour.
Oh, truly.
And moan about everything.
Yeah.
You know, be a moaning Grinch. Be like, this is shit.
Wallow.
Like, wallow in self-pity. 3:00, wallow in self-pity. It's even
Truly.
the Grinch says it. Rip it all up.
Yep.
This is what I'm saying. When it's done, rip it all up. Throw it away.
100%.
Yeah.
One thing I will say is it's a bit rogue, but we like to be a bit rogue here, don't we?
Yeah, rogue woman over here.
Is the Legally Blonde musical has a song called So Much Better.
Oh.
And truly, guys, it is a bit of a bop, and it's got a bit of a motivational pull on it.
Oh, lovely.
And if you've got that blasting through your ears, and it's literally like, maybe she's what you prefer, but hey, last year I was her. Maybe you will change your mind. You might look up to find I've gone on to better things, better jobs, and bigger rings. I don't have the time to cry. And it goes, and it's a banging tune. And imagine that, like, fucking marching.
Yeah. Elle Woods was broken up with.
Woods. And she got her, like, she
got her shit together.
She got her shit together. She went to fucking Harvard, guys.
She went to Harvard, and then in the end, she's like, I don't even fucking want you. What was his name?
Warner.
Warner.
Guys,
Warner.
watch Legally Blonde, actually. That's a fucking great film for that.
That's so good, because you'll relate to Elle.
And you're like, oh my God, this is so exciting, so motivating. Who the fuck needs men?
Exactly.
Who
needs anyone in this life? So we said what we need to give people for a breakup. We asked the debriefers, how do you get through a breakup?
Absolutely.
So they gave us a few, which we're going to say. So let me tell you. The first one, girl after her own heart, says blocking them on everything.
Absolutely.
She has exclamation mark.
Good
girl. Block them on everything. Get it done. Purge them all. Like, get them out of your life.
Who needs them?
Just don't even look at them. Okay, one girl said going on loads of dates and seeing that there are plenty of fish in the sea.
Love that.
Interesting.
Love that.
That is really interesting, isn't it?
That is. I think it's also something that which I personally experience, which I'm definitely recommending people do, is maybe push yourself out there earlier than you think, because I truly I think the longer I spent like, oh my God, fuck, like I need to move on, blah 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 blah, I can't do this, like blah 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 blah, I left it too late and then was terrified of men. Not even go on dates, get yourself in an environment, go to a club, have a cheeky kiss, because truly
go to a bar, even just have a flirt.
Speak to men, because I literally went into myself and was like, fuck men, blah blah blah. Then a man will come up to me, I'm like, I was terrified. So even if you think you're not ready, try.
Just try, because
then
you can
dip
always
your
step
toe
back.
in.
Try, and then if you're like, oh, it's too soon, then step back.
Because I didn't try, and
But if you don't try, how will you know?
Literally, and now I'm still even stuck in the phase of like, I'm really comfortable with myself. I would say too comfortable.
And I would agree.
And
sometimes I'm like, oh, Katie, and she's just like, yeah, but I just don't want anyone in my space. And I'm like, you wouldn't even see with the clothes on the floor. They could be I was like, they could be living in your room.
Red to filth.
Yeah, to filth. Okay, give me one.
So, weirdly, there's a contradiction.
Oh.
Someone said looking through photos and going through old memorabilia.
Well, she's wrong.
Go through the nostalgia.
Oh,
love you. Interesting. That person must be very mentally stable, because fuck me.
Yeah, very mentally stable. Well done to that girl. She's mentally stable.
Another one amongst it, social media detox, try new things, which I think's great. Biggest, which is controversial.
Go on.
Avoid the rebound.
What, going back to him?
No, as in like avoid a rebound. So don't.
Really? I'm not so opposed to a rebound.
Like jumping straight into something else.
No, okay. I'm thinking you shouldn't jump like headfirst into something very, very, very serious.
Yeah.
But I'm like, have sex if you've like.
Yeah.
I'm not saying straight away, but why not? If you've moved on.
Yeah. If I
girls did the day they started the relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know. So
some people, it depends on the situation, because like you said, some people are clocked out months before it ends.
Me. That's interesting. That's very interesting. One girl said here, starting therapy. So I was like, oh, okay.
Interesting.
Like,
I think that's very healthy.
I'm like, go for it. You get to be in a platform in which you talk about your feelings in a safe space. Someone's not going to judge you. Go for it.
Absolutely go for it.
What else have I got here? They got over the breakup by realising the reason they broke up was the truth and that he cheated on me. Yeah, that'll make you bloody move on.
See, this is the time when I'm like...
That's an instant move on.
That's the thing. And I feel like that's why it's not linear. No, because if something like that happens, you're straight to fucking anger.
I tell you what that is. That's gut instinct, and that's punching you in the gut, making you feel sick.
Yeah.
Instant anger. Yeah. Then after instant anger will come like fuck this, I've moved on, I'm going to shag someone. 2 weeks later, you're bawling your eyes out. Like, how could you do that to me?
Yeah, but in that sense, I'm like, yeah, as you fucking should.
Yeah, you go, girl.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
exactly.
As you should. So, our next segment.
Yeah.
Breakup or makeup?
Lovely. Love it.
We've asked the Debrief to email and DM us some dilemmas. And we are going to give the opinion to breakup or makeup. Now, I don't know yours and you don't know mine.
No, I have got some fantastic. Fantastic. I shouldn't say that, girlies, because they are pretty.
It is quite the dilemma.
I'm going to go first. I volunteer as tribute. Here we go. Okay. So, hey, girls. This question cannot come at the perfect time.
Bro.
I'm so angry and confused right now. Oh, she's going to the stage. She's angry. I overheard my boyfriend talking shit about me to his friends.
Fuck off.
Basically, earlier on in the day, instant annoyance that though. Instant annoyance.
Why are you chatting shit?
That's betrayal. That is betrayal.
Why are you don't like that.
Nah, okay. Basically, earlier on in the day, we had an argument. We had planned to go out for lunch with our friends, and I'm all ready to go, and I go to see how he's getting on.
Yeah.
By the way, in 5 minutes, we have to leave. I go to see how he's getting on. He hasn't changed, and he's watching TV.
Oh, I hate.
Do you know that's one good thing? I shouldn't say. No, that's one of the many good things about Arch. He's always ready.
Oh, he's always ready.
He's not going to be like slobbing around, and I'm like, hurry up, you absolute cretin.
No,
he's ready. Okay. I tell him that we have to go soon and he needs to get ready. And he says he doesn't want to go at all. And he never even agreed to going in the first place.
What the fuck?
Anyway, we had a big argument, but ended civilly, saying how he needs to be more open and transparent. Otherwise, we let people down and seem flaky. Well, first of all, he lets people down, not you.
Yeah.
He apologised and I think it's all done.
Yeah.
Until
Oh.
I hear him talking shit about me on the phone to these friends that we were supposed to meet for lunch.
Fuck no!
Saying to them, yeah, I'm so sorry we couldn't come. I was all ready and stuff and really looking forward to it. She can just be so flaky sometimes.
Why are you lying?
And that, I begged for him to stay, and if he didn't, I said I'd break up with him. None of this is true. All lies. I feel so betrayed. We have been together, girls, for 4 years and nothing like this has ever happened.
Why is that such a big lie?
I just feel like I can't get past it. By the way, this happened 6 weeks ago and I'm still as upset as the day it happened.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. One of my biggest things is disorganisation. Funny coming from me, but disorganisation.
You wouldn't even know it in your room.
No, I couldn't even see it. And lying. Not just lying, pointless lies. Why are you not man enough to be like, oh, by the way, sorry, it was on me. Take accountability, sir.
But that's also being so disrespectful to her. It's like, oh, I don't care about you if you get the shit. I don't want them to get angry at me.
It shows that he cares more what they think
of him
than what she thinks of him.
Yeah, completely.
Oh, I don't like that.
He's thrown you under the bus there. The fact you've been together for 4 years and she says he's never done something like this. Well, my love, you wouldn't know because I'm sure he didn't expect
that would spiral me.
No offense, but I think he probably has. If he's told lies this easily, I think he has.
And that came too easily.
If that way too easily, especially if he's which it looks shit on him. He's the one that was just slobbing around watching the TV saying, well, I don't want to go. Right. Why didn't you communicate? The issue isn't that he didn't want to go. No. The issue is that he didn't communicate it, saying, do you know what? It's a weekend, or I don't know, but it's a weekend. I'm really tired. Like, can we just stay in? Fine. But don't then make me get all dolled up, which she did. Oh, I'd be for then him to be like, I don't want to go. So then she has to take it all off and go.
Yeah.
And then for him to blame it on her.
If someone is lying that easily, they have done it before. You can't pull that out your ass if you're not a seasoned liar.
I also feel like if it's been 6 weeks, and God, you and I know this, when I had an argument with one of my exes, I think it was like, 2 months and I couldn't get over it. Like it was a big thing.
Yeah.
If it's been 6 weeks, I'm sure you guys live together, it's been communicated. Personally, I'm thinking breakup.
I'm thinking breakup. Unless you have a big kumbaya, sit down and go, look,
what the fuck was that
unless
about?
This changes, this is the end.
There's no trust there anymore. Like, there's just no trust. You just feel like, what is going on?
It's I would say you deserve better, break up. But if you think it's worth fighting for, have a chat, set a firm boundary, give an ultimatum, being like, you need to be clear and you need to communicate more. The second he doesn't do that, out the door.
Well, do you know what I would do? Is I'd say, did you tell our friends the truth?
Yeah.
I would say, have you said, sorry, actually all of that was a lie?
Yeah.
That's what I would say.
I'd be like a child and make them go to their house and apologise.
Yeah, and be like, that was actually a lie. I was just really embarrassed. Whatever.
Yeah.
But you'd have to be close by because he'd lie again, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
I don't know, darling. I just feel like if this relationship is built on lies, no trust, I don't think there's a lot.
You do deserve better.
Of wiggle room. You do deserve better. You shouldn't have been lied about. You're also not his fucking mother telling him to get put pants on and
actually,
get ready.
yeah.
I just feel, even if you just need some time, okay?
Yeah.
And if you need that time, that's fine, but you need to let him know that this has really hurt you.
Yeah.
Really hurt you.
Yeah.
Personally, I'm voting because we have to vote. I'm going to vote breakup.
I would vote breakup.
Sorry, girl.
Right.
Okay, you go.
So, hi girls, please help. I'm so confused.
Oh, no.
I've wanted a boyfriend for a really long time and now have the perfect boyfriend.
Yay!
With no considerable red flags, who really likes me, and I want to break up with him. And
What?
I don't know why. I can't explain it and I can't talk to people about it because I have no reasoning and I'm worried I sound like a bitch. I'm so lucky to this is like, she's got the ick. I'm so lucky to have found someone like him. He's respectful, fun, caring, attractive.
He's got a mature scent.
Oh, he's got a mature scent.
He's got a mature scent for sure.
He seems to really like me, but for some reason I'm not happy and it doesn't make any sense. I kind of dread seeing him and I don't know what's wrong with me.
Oh my God.
In a terrible way, I feel like being in a relationship is just another chore I have to take care of, and this is why I can't really talk to anyone about it. Most
God, bloody hell, Kate, it sounds like you. God, did you write this in?
I'm like,
I've got no time. I
me.
can't talk to anyone about it.
Well, no, this girl's got a boyfriend. So most girls would kill for a boyfriend like him.
Darling.
I'm absolutely taking it for granted, and I really don't think I deserve someone like him when I know that I don't love him as much as he loves me.
Okay.
He says all these amazing things about me and talks to me like I'm his dream girl. He's everything I want in a boyfriend. Okay. Imagine what a dream guy would be, and he probably fits the description. I'm worried I won't ever find someone better than him, so it makes no sense at all why all I can think about is when or how I can break up with him.
Oh my God.
I know I'll be making a huge mistake if I do, and the worst part is he's completely obsessed with me, and I know I'd be breaking his heart.
Darling. Okay.
What do I do?
Okay, I think the first thing I've got to say is bleedingly obvious, you're not ready for a relationship.
No.
Because I think if you're... But also, do not say that you just don't deserve him.
Because
you do. You're just not ready at the moment.
I think
you do deserve greatness in your life, and you do deserve someone that loves you.
Yeah.
But at this time in your life, you don't need it.
Yeah.
And when you do need it and you do want it, you will then receive it. But at the moment, you're either too focused on yourself, not a bad thing. Everyone needs to be selfish when it comes to career and their success and life and friends, family, all of that. But she's got too many things on, focused on herself. She wants to live in a single era, I believe. Because when she calls it a chore, I'm like, I'm just like, girl, you're not ready. You're not. If it's and you're she's
dreading seeing him, and when she's with him, all she's thinking about is
how do I do it? How do I do it?
Shall I just do it now? Like,
okay, girls. Well, we've given you perfect advice on how to do it. You know, we spoke about it earlier. Just be like, plan it in your head. Yeah. Just be really open. Be careful with their feelings. But my love, like, I don't know what's going on, but it's just not.
It's breakup time. I mean,
it's breakup time.
But I completely get your concern in the sense of like feeling like, you know, he's great, but he's just maybe not great for you.
And also, my love, you think you want one thing, you experience it, and you're like, wow, I did not want that.
Yeah.
Like, for example, with my exes, I'm like, oh, this is definitely what I wanted. This is what I want. This is what I want. And I experience that, and I'm like, oh my God, I don't like that. Then I'll experience something else and be like, I didn't want that. And then you're like, oh my God, actually, do you know what? I didn't even know I wanted that, but you're what I need.
Yes. Want and need is a very different thing.
Want and need is very, very, very different.
Yeah.
But my love, if you're with him, literally imagine she's there like, he's stroking like,
oh my God.
He's stroking the poos, and she's just like, how do
Oh, okay.
She's just like, oh, not this again, is it? Chore time.
Yeah.
She's like, put a sticker on my chart because I've done the chores.
Girl, I think you've got the ick.
Darling,
This is the ick you're experiencing.
I'm putting my flag up for breakup.
I'm putting my flag up for breakup.
Sorry, girl.
But I feel like as well though, I feel like you think you don't deserve it. You do. You do. Don't push him away because you don't think you deserve the love he's giving you.
Because you never know. It might happen at a different time.
Yeah.
You know, but I urge you to, when it does come and you do break up with him, say, I just am not ready.
Yes.
And it's such a cliche line. It's not you, it's me, but it's true.
But it is,
just say, I'm just not ready. And you can say, I just feel like I'm not able to give you what you're giving me.
Yes.
Great line.
Yeah.
Boom. Beautiful.
Amazing.
You got this, girl.
You've got it. Right.
Okay, so the next one. This is an interesting one.
Ooh.
Hey, Kitty and Katie, I really need your help. I found intimate pictures of my boyfriend on his phone. Okay. Ones you probably would send to a girlfriend or during sexting.
Yeah.
Sexting, sex texting, in case my mum's like, what the fuck is that? She always texts me, like, after episodes, she's like, what does that mean? I'm like, oh, God.
She's got Urban Dictionary on tap.
Yeah, she's like, what
is
does that
this?
mean? Okay. They weren't just mirror selfies, put it that way.
Okay.
I had never seen these photos, nor thought he did this kind of thing.
So they've never done it.
We have both discussed it before and decided not to, as we are both in high-profile jobs, and it would be a risk. I confronted him and asked him about it. And he said...
No.
...that he couldn't remember taking them.
Sorry.
Girls, not gonna lie, I'm just pissed off. I feel something is going on and that he isn't being truthful. Am I overthinking, or do you think this is or do you think this is strange as well? P.S. I am this close to looking through his texts. What do you think?
Right. I hate to be that bitch. Look through his texts.
Do it.
Look through his phone. Because if you've got a gut feeling,
I'd love to know
right.
how long they've been together.
But also, I'm sorry, you would remember taking a picture of your dick. You would.
Just don't. When she said she had a bad gut feeling, I was like,
probably.
But now I'm just like, you said you can't remember taking them.
That's weird.
I'm like, what do you mean you can't remember taking them?
That's evasive and that's a shit lie.
No one can. That is such a shit lie. Because if you're
such
gonna
a shit lie,
at least lie good. Because every photo someone takes on the camera roll, they're like, oh, I remember when I took this.
And not gonna lie, doesn't even matter if you were drunk and took those photos, you would see them again and be like, oh. What's
made me worry?
And delete them.
Yeah, cover your tracks. What's made me worry though is what has he received in return?
She needs to. I'm sorry. Like I hate to be that person, but you need to go through his phone.
Okay, I'm putting
breakup
100%. Oh no, I'm not. No, I'm not.
But I'm not saying makeup. I'm saying look through his phone, then speak to him.
Yes,
and then maybe break up.
I don't think break up off the bat right now.
No, I think that's.
But we are giving you the green flag to look through his phone.
But dig deep, girl.
Go. Send us screenshots. Not of the Pinocchio, but of what happens.
Yeah, let us know, please.
Okay, go, girl.
So, hi, girls.
Yeah.
In a bit of a predicament. Okay. This is quite interesting. My boyfriend and I have been together for nearly 2 years now.
Lovely.
We're living together and are the best we've ever been.
Oh, nice. Happy for you.
I know. I love.
Yeah.
Recently, he's got a job overseas that required him to be away for 6 weeks, which is the longest we've been apart since we got together, which is...
That's hard.
That is hard.
In an early relationship as well.
So, I planned to visit him after 2 weeks, so he got settled in, but when I went to book my plane, he told me not to come. Not gonna lie, I was quite upset, and when I tried to ask why, he seemed really sketchy. Fast forward to now, which is the final week of him being away... He called me this week to say he's extending his contract another 6 weeks, but has made no effort to even want to include me in this future.
What?
I'm really not feeling like a priority right now, and I've also got a gut feeling that someone else may be involved. No proof, but you just know the feeling. I really don't know whether to just cut my losses or try to fly out to see him with the risk of getting rejected again. Please help.
Oh, darling.
That is... Like, why would he want to see you? That's what.
Oh my god.
Because of course you think.
First of all, it's giving bad vibes.
It's giving bad vibes.
If he's been away for 6 weeks, like first of all, you'd be horny. So if he's not like, get right here, right now. I'm like, But okay, I'm going to bed straight away. Okay, so don't panic. Don't panic.
I completely get, like, because
it's not breakup worthy. First of all, it's not breakup worthy. It's very much being upset and confused. However, there could be a good explanation. There could be. Because if he's just like, oh, darling, I just feel like I've got so much work on and I won't be able to see you as much. Okay, cool. But are you communicating that with me?
Yeah. That's the thing. It's like, it was just like, no, don't come.
Because maybe I'm trying to play devil's advocate. Maybe he's being considerate, being like, I don't want you to come and it to be so boring. But then I'm like, but did you say that?
But also you got to think, he's away with a new team.
Oh, God.
Who's on this team?
Oh, no.
The vibe it gives me is that if she went across... she would be seeing a dynamic
with him and
another girl that I don't think she'd like, that he's been entertaining while she's been away.
Shit.
Which is and I would completely understand why you feel like there's something else going on. Why would your boyfriend not want to see you and rather stay away from you and then extend his contract and be like, we'll see each other in another 6 weeks?
Oh my gosh, okay.
Instead of being like, but why don't you come out this weekend? Or when can you next get time off work?
There's no compromise with her, is there?
No, it's just, I'm going to be gone. And then who knows? What if he then is like, actually, I'm going to move here? You know? I just think...
Do you know what I'm saying? Is go.
I'd go.
He's saying don't go. Do it. If you've got the money and you've got the support to do it, do it. Go. Show up. Play your best form, and you fucking see what's going on.
Assess
right?
the vibe.
You be Inspector Moley, and you
be
go
moly,
and you arrive. Be your normal self. Hi, darling.
Yeah.
Keep your eyes peeled, bitch. Keep your eyes peeled. Look around. Just see how he's acting. Okay.
Keep your eyes.
Because he could be. Oh my God, I'm so happy you're here. If he's like, why are you here?
Why don't you want to see me then?
That's what I'd be asking.
Oh, yeah.
Girl, I'm saying go. I'm saying 100% go.
I'm saying it's makeup. I say go.
I'm saying makeup. Do you know what? Positive vibes, positive thinking. 2024, baby. I'm like, go to that bloody place. Get the ticket. Arrive. Blow his socks off because you'll look absolutely fabulous.
Yeah.
See what he does.
See what happens.
It's all about playing a game, okay?
See if he shits himself. Keep a close little
See if
eye.
he shits himself. Okay, but I'm saying makeup. I think that's the potential to make up
I say makeup. I feel like fly out to see him. Don't worry about getting rejected because you won't be.
No. And you know what? If you're not, shag someone else there.
Shag someone else.
That'll put him in his place.
Yeah.
And you know what? If he does love you, he will then feel so guilty that he's made
Kept
you feel
away.
shit.
Yeah, 100%.
Completely. Got you, girl. Good luck.
Got you, girl.
It sounds like that because it's related to breakups.
Breakups.
Okay, I've got one. Oh my God, amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll ping pong you to start. You ready?
Yeah.
Go.
Mine is, and it is toxic.
Oh, tell me.
Is that men not being bothered when you've broken up.
Interesting.
If they outwardly look unbothered. I'm like, you have just lost the best piece of batootie in the fucking world right now.
Yeah.
Why are you smiling and giggling and laughing? I don't care if you're crying in your car. I can't see that. I want to see you miserable.
Yeah. It's a pride thing. It's so weird.
It is a pride thing.
Yeah, that's a huge egg. It's
it
like,
icks me out.
At least put one tear out. Like one tear. Let me see that I meant the world to you.
At least be solemn for like a day.
Yeah.
Don't break up with me and then just be man about town.
No, booking a skiing holiday with your pals.
Fuck that.
No. I want to see you tremble.
I want to see you weep.
Yeah.
Weep. Ready?
Yeah. Okay, my ick is when you break up with someone or you've been broken up with and that person now claims that the person they were with was the worst person on the world. I'm like, oh.
You were crying though, weren't you, big dog?
Yeah, exactly. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, oh, I get you want to kind of move on in a certain way. It's the anger thing. But it icks me out when I'm like, you were clearly with them for a reason.
Yeah, you did love them.
So you did love them. So don't be like, they were the worst person. Yeah, I'm sure you had bad times. But the worst person in the... It annoys me. I'm
it's
like,
the easiest thing.
I'm like, it's such an ick. I'm like, ick. Ick. Okay, let's move on.
Question.
This week I am silly.
You're silly. You're silly and I'm serious.
So a question.
No, I'm serious.
Oh, sorry, bitch.
My serious question.
Tell me.
Is, do you believe breaks are a good thing to do?
No. I think if you require a break, then it's a start to a breakup.
Yeah.
If you have to say to your partner, I just want to see what it's like without you. Why
do you?
What exactly?
Yeah.
Why are you thinking like that?
Yeah.
Like if Archie approached me and was like, Kit, we just need a break. For me, I would be absolutely devoed.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, but I'd be like, now we're done. Like
it's one or the other.
It's one or the other. I'm not giving you a trial period where you can go shag Angela and Sophia.
Oh,
like,
no.
Batty around here you can shag as this shit, all right? This gal.
This big
So
gal.
I just feel like breaks are a glorified breakup.
Because do you know what, weirdly, right? And this is my opinion. I would rather we break up.
Yeah.
Have a month apart.
Yeah.
And then you come back to me. Being like,
yes,
I've made a huge mistake.
Yes, I'd rather that.
This is rather than we're not doing too well, so I think we should not speak for a month and then see how we feel. Because then you're still emotionally very tied to that and wanting to be like, oh my God, and it's always there, it's always there. When you're of the opinion, okay, right, it's done. I don't know, I feel like you're more productive.
Yeah. I mean, I've got these, I know these two people that have moved in together. They've like got a house and stuff. They go on the breaks all the time. Like they're like, let's go on a break. They don't speak to each other for like 6 weeks because they're like, we've argued so much. Then they're like, a break for them is literally a break away from each other.
That's
I'm
mad.
like, if you need a break away from and I'm not just saying a day away with the girls. No. I'm not saying a day away golfing with the boys. I'm saying if you need a proper break, 6 weeks without me to humble your mind, jog on, love.
Jog on.
Get your Forrest Gump boots on and off your trot,
off
right?
your pop, darling.
Run away for a year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, I'm ready for your question.
Okay, so my question is...
Yeah.
Would you rather get dumped on Valentine's Day or your birthday?
Valentine's Day.
Really?
Yes. Oh, actually.
I know.
But has he planned something for? Like, have I planned something for?
Yeah, like it's been planned. Okay. Everything's planned.
No, I'd still have to say Valentine's Day. It would sting like a fucker. Yeah. I'm actively celebrating my birthday every year.
Okay.
My parents, my friends are involved in it's Katie's birthday. Let's celebrate. Yeah. Whereas, Valentine's Day, I'm maybe not celebrating every year. I may be single some years and I'm having Galentine's Day, you know?
Cool.
Where it's not as big of a day as my birthday is to me.
Interesting. Okay, I'm saying opposite. Because
You love your birthday, though.
I'm not love my birthday, but for my birthday, I'll usually see my family, I'll see my friends. Valentine's Day, who am I seeing? My boyfriend.
Yeah, but is he going to...
then I don't see him...
Would he be there for the celebrations on my birthday?
Of course he would be.
On my birthday?
Yeah.
So I'm with my family. That's even worse. I'm with my family, my friends on my birthday, and my
then
boyfriend's
he breaks up with me.
And my boyfriend's like, no.
And
then leaves.
And also with birthday, I'll be with my friends. I would be with my family because we know I like to have a big birthday. So at least if he leaves, I'm not going to be on my own. I'll be like, fuck you then, woo woo, and party.
But then
just cry the day later. Valentine's, we've organised a full day. Last year, Archie and I did a spa trip. Imagine me with a fucking seaweed wrap on me, and Archie's like, I'm leaving you, and I'm literally in that fucking seaweed wrap, like, well, what am I going to do now? Cry myself out of the wrap? Like, that would be shit. That would be shit.
But I also actually think the reality of being broken up with at a dinner with my family and friends around me. My family. Right, well. Shall we just go then?
Oh, quickly before we finish, tell the unwell story.
Oh my God, so I was really unwell with whatever the super flu that was going around last year. I was so unwell with it, and I was texting my mum like, I'm so unwell, Mum. Like, I literally feel so unwell. And she goes, well, it's days like these, you've got to keep your gratitude up. She goes, you've got to be grateful that whilst you're temporarily unwell, you're overall very well, and then you'll become better. Once you're more grateful for your health. I said, yeah.
Katie told her mum that when I did the half marathon, because I had glandular fever, she was like, oh God, how was she? And Katie said, well, she just told herself that she wasn't unwell, so she got through it. And your mum?
She goes, yeah, well, that's how you do it, isn't it? It's all up here.
It's all in the mind.
It's all up here. I said, yeah, you're right.
In the mind.
Right.
All right, my loves. Have a great Monday.
Have a great Monday.
I love you so much.
Heartbroken girlies.
Heartbroken
Feel
girlies.
better. Plan your Galentines.
Yeah. Oh my God, because Galentine's is on the way.
Galentines.
Dinner parties. Here we
go.
Love you girls, and we're always here for you. So
Amazing.
continue to write in. Watch us on YouTube. Follow us on Insta. Love you lots. Have a great day.
Gorgeous.
Bye.
Love you. Bye.